everybody, welcome back to another episode of Andertons TV, where Pete and I are sitting in the sunshine. It's gloriously hot.
Yes. It's very, very hot.
It's very
hot in the UK right now.
Made even hotter by our wonderful new range of merchandise that Pete and I are modelling at the moment, and these rather glorious looking limited edition Fender special run versions of the Ultra guitars, the Ultra Tele and the Ultra Strat, which I must admit, whilst we were noodling around these before, it reminded me that I think in the last 3 or 4 years, probably my favourite guitar that Fender have produced is the Ultra.
I agree.
I wouldn't normally see myself as the kind of player that leans towards a contemporary vibe
More
of guitar.
More modern feeling guitar.
But they've just done something with the neck carve on this Ultra. For me, I wonder maybe, like, did the Elite, the predecessor to this, did it go just a bit too far contemporary? And with the Ultra, they've just reined it back enough that I'm kind of going, oh, I like it. But
so you like it? They did it only for
They
Lily.
did it just for me. So we've got, obviously, a very, very classic-looking vibe to the Ultra, but with the new Ultra neck carve, which is super, super comfy, the locking tuners, the latest generation of noiseless pickups, and again, a slightly simplified sort of S1 switching. But basically, these guitars are ebony fretboards, so that's a sort of an upgrade, if you like, from the standard sort of rosewood that you get on them. And then just these 3 super cool colours.
Super cool colours. But before we get into it, Lee, please remind people to like and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely.
This channel.
If you wouldn't mind.
And also, if you do wear t-shirts when it's hot, make sure that when you then wear the next t-shirt, that the sleeves are a little bit longer so you can't see the stripes. That's, you know. Anyway.
Good advice from
Because now look, I'm trying to pull him down there.
Have you got like a stripe?
So there's that stripe, isn't there?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Well, look, take us through the tones. In fact, colours-wise, what have they called that one? Because it's not called purple,
It's not purple now. Everybody's looking, oh no, this is Dane's. No, it's not. It's got nothing to do with me, this actually. Although it is exclusive to us. Oh, is it? It's plum.
It is plum.
They call it
plum.
Ultra plum. Yeah, I mean, look, check this out. So on the back here, you got this little carve in. You got a very flat, where what is it called when they do that? It's sort of carved
like
into recessed into
carve,
the
yes.
carve. Super
recessed,
cool.
Contoured.
Contoured.
That was the word.
Contoured.
I knew it wasn't recessed. It was contoured.
Recessed is something you have at school, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So. You have the dual fulcrum trem 2-point there, which gives you a slight bit of a raised, so you can go back and forth, which Lee likes, and I'm not. I could go either way.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, super easy to play. Did you say locking tuners?
Yes, I did.
You did? Case? Did you say case?
Oh, I didn't say case. I mean, beautiful, wonderful case. Here it is.
Beautiful, wonderful case. It is. Yes. Anyway, so tones. As you mentioned, Lee, you've got the noiseless pickups in here, the new generation of those.
Is it the power generation?
It's the power generation. It's power gen. 5-way selector switch. S1 is just a little switch there, which we're going to get into in a minute. Let's start in position 5. And I'm wondering what this is going to sound like. Does it sound like a Strat?
Might it sound like a Fender Strat?
Can we just...
Come on. Come on, Fender.
Can't believe it, man. I'm completely blown away here by this. I mean, that's very smooth.
Yeah.
Very smooth. It
sounds like go back. There's a video up here in this corner of the first review that Pete and I did on the Ultra series, which will be probably coming up for 2 years ago now.
Must be.
And we loved them then, we love them now, and they've been crazy popular ever since.
And it's good to see some more refreshing colours. Because what was the colours before? Were they a little bit
Texas
sort of...
Tea was the standout.
Texas Tea was the one.
Texas Tea was the standout. And then there was loads of other great colours. Oh, careful. It's the new Stairway riff, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, that's the new... If you can put those two together in one song, you're winning already. So position 4. I think the ebony board does make it slightly different. There's something different in the ebony board, and I'm going there.
Now he's going there.
Rosewood before, ebony now. It does feel, I don't know if it feels slightly harder
well,
to the touch.
It is a harder wood.
It is a harder wood.
With a slightly smoother feel than, you know. I often feel kind of ebony is the board to go for if you like more of a brand new maple feel, but you like the look of rosewood. I kind of feel like ebony is probably where to go.
I wish they would put a smorgasbord on here, but you know, you can't have a smorgasbord. You can't have everything, can you? So here's the middle position. Would just like to say it's early morning here, so that's my excuse. Here is position 2. Sounds like a Strat. Still, there's something with the noiseless pickups that got a different tonality to them than the. It's not like it's missing some harmonics and some frequencies, but there's something different in them, isn't there?
I think the noiseless pickup. So again, this is such a great guitar for a professional guitar player.
Oh, yes.
Because you know, you guys, you know, guys that gig a lot, and girls that gig a lot will know that there are certain venues where, you know, the lighting system makes your guitar hum, or maybe you've got mains issues or whatever. And the noiseless pickup does remove a ton of that kind of unwanted background noise.
Absolutely.
And if you go right back to the first kind of noiseless single coils in those, like the lace sensor stuff that Fender used in the 80s, started using in the 80s, there was a sense that it maybe didn't quite have the brightness of a normal single coil pickup. And over the years, you know, I think, is this 5th generation now of noiseless pickup from Fender, 4th or 5th generation? And every generation there is that sense that they break through another like 1% of that kind of like, can we just get that tiny bit closer?
Like iPhones, basically.
Yeah.
It's iPhone 13 coming up. It's the same, but it's different.
We had a second-hand Strat Plus or
Did
Strat
that go
Plus
already?
Deluxe or something. Yeah, in a couple of weeks ago, and it had the lace sensor pickups in it. And you kind of sit there going, man, you know, you've got to be... The difference between, you know, noiseless and non-noiseless is so marginal. And I just think you've got to forget all that and just go, do you like the sound of it? Because if you like the sound of it, then...
I think more the point of noiseless is more that it's not that they're noiseless. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're missing the hum, you mean?
Yeah, so you're missing the hum and the noise that the normal pickups will give you. These takes that away, so you can kind of live with the fact that there might be a slightly less treble on them, and then go, well, I'll just do my amp.
Do you think it's a bit compensate? Like in the olden days when you used to have like cassette players and you know, and you had a Dolby noise reduction switch on it, and you used to put that in, and you'd accept that you'd got rid of like some of the hiss, but equally some of that very top end clarity maybe had gone as well.
Which we can't hear now anyway.
Like yeah,
I mean, I can't hear that anyway now.
But I think it's just it is a really important, you know, I mean, professional guitar player, if you're doing important gigs, you know, I don't know, and you just don't want that hum.
Yeah.
I agree. For recording, you know.
So let's just try the position 1. And then, of course, the tone knob has got this little notch in it. When it's in the notch, it gives you like a straight through, right? To the
so you get the full tone control.
Control. And also, these knobs have got the little rubber.
They're slightly more rubbery feel, aren't they?
They've got this rubbery feel to them. And I don't know if that's just, I don't know.
I like it.
It's nice. I like it, yeah. I like it.
I really do. And you know...
Sorry.
I half feel like I should just get an Ultra Tele because I really, really do like it as a modern guitar.
It's a great modern guitar. If I was going back out gigging, I could get one of these. You'll be absolutely sorted. Maybe just one of them. You'll be sorted. Anyway, let's just quickly go back here because now you've got the S1 switch. So if you hit the S1 switch, maybe we'll just have to refer to the...
So S1 was simplified on this. On the Elite series, S1 did like a ton of stuff.
And you had some of them had this thing in the back and all that.
Oh, that was another... I forget what... The personality cards. Yeah. That's what... Anyway. And I kind of feel like there was only really a couple of Strat wirings that you would sort of go have been sort of, you know, popular mods over the years, and that's to have all 3 pickups on together, or to have the neck and the middle pickup on. So in positions 3, 4, 5, the S1 switching doesn't do anything.
Caught a fish alive.
And then but position 2, if you put the S1 switch in, you get all 3 pickups.
Yeah.
And position 1 with the S1 switch,
it's the
switch you get
together, right?
the 2 outside.
So here in with the switch. Out with the switch. Doesn't do anything. Position 2. Same. Then you go to position 3.
So position 3, okay, what it's switching between is this pickup on its own and these 2 together.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why they do that, because it's essentially just switching between.
But I can, because
anyway,
maybe some people like to use the go from.
But what I'm saying
is, you might as well just do that.
Yeah,
but, you know. But hey, maybe you like to do that with your little finger like that when you're playing.
Maybe you've got an assistant that does it for you. We digress. Come on,
yeah, we do.
On. Position 2. This is all 3 pickups.
Just fattens it up a bit by bringing that in. And position 1 is then, what was that?
Neck and
bridge. Then it makes sense when you put up a drive on. In you go. It is a good guitar. It's a good guitar, man. It's a good guitar.
I really do.
Sorry, I didn't do
like
gain, but...
well, you should. Well, do gain.
You have to do that. So that's a Dane and a boon on that. And then they're the same from there, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just it's funny.
Move on to
I just looked at this. Sorry, I have to just mention this. If you put this on this side,
what do you get? Oh,
it may be
maybe you do.
A little bit, maybe.
Right. Move on to the Tele.
Yeah.
Whilst you're unplugging, I'll just reaffirm the fact that these are basically just limited edition colours. In Europe, they're only available from Andertons, and in America, they're available from CME. Only available from CME. Anywhere else in the world, I'm sure you can, somebody somewhere will send you one. But yeah, as far as Andertons or CME, and they are Fender special runs. So we have 25 of each of these. That's all we'll have for at least a year. So, get them while they're quick.
Get them while they're quick.
No, be quick and get them while they're hot. So, links below for the colours, links below to go to our website for each of these. They are a little bit dearer than normal ones. There's a little bit of a price upgrade because you've got the ebony board rather than rosewood, and a little bit of a price upgrade for the anodized guards and the limited edition colours. But they're still around about the $2,000 mark, so they're not a million miles different to normal Ultra. I've got to be honest with you though, I'm quite pleased in a way that we're doing this video, because if there's none of these colours float your boat, 100% just go and look at the normal Ultra range.
Absolutely.
It's such, I kind of feel like they've put all the kind of modern enhancements on here there's just enough modern enhancements on here for everything to appeal to me, but they've still retained enough of the character of a traditional Strat for me to feel like, and by that I'm kind of meaning like, you know, the feel and the look and the vibe of it is still traditional enough that I don't feel I've gone too far away.
Is it a compound radius fretboard?
Yep.
I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, this is colour. I love this colour. What was it called again? Like
orange?
Yes, no. That's exactly what it is. It's just like this sparkly green, and that plate
I
goes.
I want to say Sherwood green,
Sage,
but it might not be.
Something.
Sage
it was
green?
There was
Green.
a funky name for it. They got a funky name for it. We didn't mention that actually the neck is a satin neck as well. So that's really nice.
So nice.
Roll finger on it,
rolled it.
knocking the
Show us some tones on the Tele. Then. This one here, S1 is much easier. It only does something in the middle position, and Pete can tell you all
like
about
me.
that.
There's a big tail on it.
It's like the old minstrels play in front of kings and queens from the medieval times.
Medieval time. S1 switch in, which then is it series?
It's parallel on a normal Tele and series when you push the button in.
Exactly.
So series will sound a bit more humbuckery.
You push that in, and then it sounds like this. It's normal
Tele.
It's just a massive tone, isn't it? Massive sound.
Probably, for me,
Isn't it
the
ironic?
best mod that you can do to a Tele, because it does give you effectively like a wide range kind of humbucker mode
I
on
agree.
a Telecaster.
I agree.
Really
I agree.
clever idea.
So back in again, and then to your bridge. That's just a Telecaster, bit of gain.
Has it got a belly cut?
It has got a belly cut.
Yeah,
perfect for me today.
I know when I picked it up earlier, I thought it felt a bit lighter than a normal Tele.
And also,
you know,
I don't know what.
sleek.
I don't know, because it's got the binding, which are they're quite bright and white. So, but it kind of feels like it
your
almost
teeth.
feels. Well, they say if you have your teeth whitened, right, don't get them whiter than your eyes,
Right.
because if that's the level of white you're kind of looking for. So if they're whiter than, I mean, some people have got red eyes like me, you know. So I've got red eyes all the time.
Jaundice.
Yeah, just. So that's what they're saying, isn't it? What did somebody say? Somebody put a vintage white. They call it teeth yellow or British teeth yellow because everybody's doing tea
great
over here.
name.
Anyway, here's Dane. So that's got the same little.
Has it? Yeah.
Yeah, so the same little notch there as the other ones has. Yeah, so I like to sort of roll the tone off a bit. It's very responsive with the volume control, and of course the Dane is kind of, it's got, as that was developed with the Telecaster in mind, you know, for me.
demonstration, Mr. P.
Sounds great. It just sounds great.
There you are. Look.
Oh, again, if it is a...
We are going to jam out now, but if you would like to be in the exclusive club of just 25 people in the whole of Europe that owns one of these guitars, then you know what to do. Click below, order away, yes, enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, everybody.
You should buy this, man. It suits you.
I love it. I might do. You know what? If they don't sell out in like 10 minutes, maybe I will. But I do.
Is
like
that a deal?
Well, I still like the Texas T.
The Texas T is the one for you, man. The Texas T is yours. You have to get that.
Yeah. So
maybe
anyway, there you go.
Day.
Check them out. Ultra, Strats, and Teles from Fender. Whatever will they think of next?